The owner of Yassin's Falafel House, Yassin Terou, has been released from jail and charged with criminal trespassing. The popular restaurant owner was one of 11 people arrested last night after refusing to leave the UT Knoxville campus as part of a Nakba Day vigil. Now, Nakba Day, which is on May 15th, focuses on the permanent displacement of a majority of the Palestinian people in the late 1940s. Terou, as many of you know, is a local Syrian refugee restaurant owner and U.S. citizen. In 2014, he opened Yassin's Falafel House in downtown Knoxville as an inclusive place for all people. He was recognized for his good deeds by Reader's Digest, and ABC's Good Morning America named his restaurant the nicest place in America. Terou has received numerous awards and honors and has performed countless acts of philanthropy and service to the Marble City. We spoke with him following his release from jail.
Yes, you maybe not agree with Palestinian. You maybe you want more war and more weapons to be sent to kill more kids and women. I don't know how you can do that, but in the same time you have to worry about your first right. You probably now in where you can speak wherever you want, but just wait till you say something doesn't like fit with other organization and they start attacking you. So if you don't stand up for other people's right, it's gonna come the time for you when you need people to stand for your right.
He was shocked that he was arrested. Terou is a UT Board of Visitors member in the Religion Studies Department. Well, continuing coverage of those protest arrests, as we mentioned, Terou is among nearly a dozen protesters arrested on the University of Tennessee's campus last night after refusing to leave school property. A university spokesperson tells us, quote, after multiple communications about time, place, and manner restrictions and warnings about consequences for violating those restrictions, some members chose not to vacate the area and were trespassing, resulting in arrest. According to UT, the 11 arrested were 3 students and 8 others not affiliated with the university. Yesterday's demonstration started when a group of UT students that call themselves the People's School for Gaza hosted a Nakba Day vigil, inviting students to meet on the lawn of the UT College of Law at 7 last night.
This is the 76th anniversary of the Nakba, which means the catastrophe for the Palestinians when they were all kicked out of their homes when the state of Israel was established. So we wanted to hold a vigil and honor the Palestinian families who were forced out their homes and the Palestinian families who were massacred during the catastrophe.
Now, we sent a crew to campus shortly after the arrests were made. Despite police action, the group continued their chanting, simply moving to the sidewalk, which is public property, to avoid further arrests.
And, you know, we weren't just causing a disturbance. We weren't being violent. We weren't being aggressive. You know, we were just peacefully protesting. And to see that the police department here in Knoxville were willing to, you know, arrest us for just peaceful protesting, you know, it doesn't, like, that's not what America stands for. You know what I mean? We have the right to speak freely in this country.
Now, you may remember an earlier protest was cleared out from in front of a law school building 2 weeks ago. 9 people were taken into custody. Since then, we've seen demonstrators return at times, leaving before police moved in. In response to student complaints, UT shared with us in a statement that said, quote, the University of Tennessee respects individuals' rights to free speech and free expression and is committed to managing the campus for all. We will continue to be guided by the law and university policy, neutral of viewpoint, end quote.